Hey there, 11. So example 14 here, you are now trying to find out which of the following functions is a one-to-one function. So remember, to find out if something's a function, you'll do a vertical line test, vertical VLT, okay? And then after you know it's a function, remember there are two types of functions. You can have a many-to-one or a one-to-one. And one of the things that we learned in this exercise is to do a horizontal line test. So horizontal line test versus a vertical line test. Okay, and in our case here, which one of these is a one-to-one? Well, the best way to know is when you're doing a vertical line test, you're looking for if it's a function, which means any repeating x values, right? If there's any repeating x values, it's not a function. So not a function if you see multiple of the same x values. Similarly, a horizontal line test, if you see a repeating y value, that won't be not a one-to-one. Okay, so I'll write here not function. So best way to do this, and you know, you can sketch this to, I can prove it to you by sketching it, but that's my tip. Okay, if that helps, that could be a note for you there. So when I look at part A, I'm just looking for any repeating y values. So 4, 2, 4, 6. Notice there's two 4s there. So these two 4s imply that when you substitute x equals 1, you get 4, right? But you can also get 4 if you substitute x equals 3. Can you see that? When x equals 3 and x equals 1, you get the same result, which is y equals 4. How does this translate to the axis? You can then see why I know this is not a vertical, not a one-to-one, is because when x equals 1, the y value is 4, right? So I get a coordinate here. And then you can see that when x is 3, the y coordinate is also 4. So this is at 3, 4, and this is at 1, 4. This would fail the horizontal line test. When I do the horizontal line test, you can see this is not a one-to-one. See that? When I draw that, that horizontal line will intersect twice, because a one-to-one would mean that for every x, there should only be one y value. But in this case, x equals 1, and I get one y value, but then I get another x for one y value. That can't work. Okay, there can only be one unique one to get 4. So the only way to get 4, I need only one x value, and it can only be one number, not two numbers. Okay, so that's why I know straight away that is not a one-to-one. Okay, so that's one way of sort of picturing it. If you like, you copy my notes there to help you, but that's how I know. Okay, so answering the question, A, is it one-to-one? Not one-to-one. This is a many-to-one function. Okay, and then I look at B. Let's do B. So we do B. I look again, any repeating, first thing we got to see if it's a function. So any repeating x values, 1, 2, 3, 4, no, so it's a function. And then any repeating y values, so it's got 4, 3, 2, 1, no. So this is a one-to-one. So yes, B is one-to-one. Okay.